Department of Human Services says after a thorough review, procurement procedures were not followed when an employee used $400 in taxpayer money to pay for massages for themselves and 7 colleagues, instructing the massage business how to write up the invoice in order to sail through the approval process. "We do not pay for massages, but we do pay for a wellness activity," the employee wrote in an email. Spotlight on Maryland is not naming the employee or business out of concern for their safety and potential retaliation. DHS says it takes seriously our obligation to be good stewards of taxpayer resources, but won't explain how the employee was disciplined or whether the money was paid back. The lack of detail contrasts Governor Westmore's emphasis on transparency.
I believe government should be transparent.
Spotlight on Maryland asked DHS a list of questions. The agency either ignored the question or declined to answer, citing a law that restricts them from discussing personnel matters. Those questions include, was the employee in question fired? Beyond the review of the purchase, what measures have been implemented to ensure taxpayer funds are used appropriately? And was the $400 of public money returned to the state? Jeremy Eldridge, a Baltimore-based defense attorney, says DHS is using the law to mask transparency.
You can say we terminated the employee. You can say we've adjusted our procurement policy. You can say that we are going to now continuously do audits on a yearly or annual basis to ensure that we don't run into this issue again. But when the government does not tell the public how, in fact, it reached accountability in their minds, you're never going to reinstill that public confidence.
DHS notes it took the appropriate action to hold team members accountable, and it's reviewing statewide policy to see what changes may be appropriate to address these situations. The incident was reviewed by its inspector general, but the agency won't release the report or say what accountability looks like.
Whenever you have a governmental employee that is aware of a purchase card or a procurement policy, and they take steps to circumvent that policy, you are certainly edging into fraud territory. Is it criminal in nature? Maybe not. Is it an ethical violation? It appears it certainly is.
Spotlight on Maryland shared its unanswered questions with Governor Westmore's press team, asking how the lack of detail aligns with the governor's call for transparency. A spokesperson says the issue is more of a legal question than a communications question, and they are not equipped to answer without being part of the internal conversations. Spotlight on Maryland has filed a records request seeking the department's policy on what's considered permissible expenses. For now, the public is left knowing that rules were broken and little explanation of what accountability looks like. Tessa Bentulin, Spotlight on Maryland.
Hi, I'm Vincent Hill. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Follow Fox Baltimore on social media for more videos just like this.